good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are in the world. You know it is JJ right here once again on JJ's PC Builds. Today we're going to have a little bit of a discussion. Here, let me move my face over so you guys can see me a little bit better. There we go. Today we're going to have a little bit of a discussion about biases, okay? Now, I know you all understand that I have the Asus motherboard, the B450M II, the second version. Well, here's a little bit of a buzzkill. I turned around, I went and updated the BIOS for the motherboard from the 3802 to, I think it's the 10 version. Let me take a look so that way I make sure I give you all the proper information. Yeah, I am correct on that. So it looks like that the BIOS that I uploaded to was the 3810. Okay, the problem is this. I noticed that my RAM for the motherboard, was going kind of wacky, which it still is. And from reading what I read in Reddit was that people were having RAM issues to where it was using up more RAM than was expected. Like there was some kind of RAM bug that was with the 3810. Asus, I hope you understand this, because when I was using the 3802, my RAM was stable. But now the RAM is unstable with this new BIOS update. So you might want to look into that, and everybody passed the word along, to Asus and these other manufacturers that, when you do a update on certain motherboards, you don't expect it to go wild, where there's a bug update, So from what I'm seeing and I'm witnessing right now, I can't reverse engineer this. Okay, basically I can't downgrade back to the 3802 because the motherboard won't allow me to do that. I've already tried that to see if I can downgrade the BIOS. It won't allow me to do that, so I'm not going to touch it any further until either Asus comes up with a new BIOS update or something like that to remedy this problem. Okay, it seems to be like when I'm playing my games and stuff, it's like jacking the, taking and jacking the RAM up to, like, I only got 16 gigs of RAM and it's using up like 13 gigs of RAM and leaving just very little for the integrated graphics. So, now I'm left with what to do next. What, get more RAM? Is that what it is? But what happens if I get more RAM and it does the same thing again to where it uses up almost the maximum of all the RAM that I have? So I just want everybody to be aware, if you do get the Asus motherboards and there is an update, there seems to be a bug in this update. If you're using the B450 motherboard, the MAII motherboard, like I'm using, there is a little bit of bug with the BIOS. So I want y'all to be aware of it, and this is just being aware of when you upgrade your BIOS that, with certain manufacturers, they won't let you reverse engineer it and downgrade it. So do be aware when you upgrade your BIOS. Now, if you upgraded it already and you're exhibiting the same problems I am, then we all need to reach out to Asus or MSI or whoever and let them know, hey, there's a problem with the BIOS software. So we need you guys to look into it. We need to find out what's going on and, remedy this situation. So I haven't seen any remedy situations yet, and anybody come up with the remedy situation. So basically the bug is there, and if you got the same motherboard as I do, then you're going to be stuck with a situation that I'm in, that it's using more RAM than usual. So I have no other choice but to use it the way it is, and do my live streaming and everything else on the same motherboard. So I'm kind of stuck. So if y'all leave a comment below if you find any remedies to this situation. I'm looking myself. Maybe if y'all get your peepers out there and let me know if you find anything. Leave me a comment below in the description, so that way we can go from there. But I'm making this video just specifically if you're having BIOS issues with your motherboard. Leave a comment below. Let me know what that issue is. Let me know what's going on your end, what you're exhibiting. I'm telling you what I'm exhibiting on mine. And that's basically the RAM, your main RAM seems to be shooting through the roof, and that's even sitting at idle. I mean, what was puzzling me, I thought it was the iGPU giving a bunch of problems, but it seems it's not the iGPU that's giving the problems. It seems that the BIOS for the memory seems to be all out of whack. I haven't changed any of my settings since the upgrade. So none of my settings were changed. Everything is still exactly the same as when I was using the 3802 and now to the 3810. So if you're having that same problems, make sure y'all reach out to Asus. Asus, I'm making this video to reach out to you as well, to let you know there's a problem in the BIOS software. Maybe you can come up with a correcting BIOS update that would take and reduce the amount of RAM that's being used by the motherboard or something. Kind of reach out to us, let us know what's going on. But anyway, I just made this video for you all to know that there's a bug out there for the BIOS. Do be aware. So if this is your first time here, make sure you like and subscribe. Subscribe if you want to become part of the JJ's PC Builds family. Make sure you watch the videos to the beginning to the end. Would be much appreciated. We're still working towards the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours to become monetized. I know we're a fairly new channel, but we're trying the best we can to get monetized, and I do apologize for not being on here yesterday. Had a lot of family things going on, had a lot of in and out, and going out of town, coming back, and this and that. It was just a bunch of craziness yesterday. So, but anyway, don't forget, got tomorrow. I think tomorrow's Thursday. We got at 11. Tomorrow's Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you're here for the live show that's going to be coming up. We're going to be going live every Thursday, 11 a.m. So make sure you're here. So until the next time and the next video, this is JJ on JJ's PC Builds. We will see you on the next video.